Hello, George Manyamumbi from Tech Talk Zambia. Thank you for joining me. And today I've got an Infinix phone. This is Infinix X652 or Infinix S5. And this phone has got a problem with the charging system. How it is behaving is that if you connect the charger and you set it at an angle, at times the charger is going to be detected, but the phone won't be charging at all. If it is at 0%, it will remain at 0%. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to replace this old charging port with a new charging port, and you can follow this tutorial so that you can learn on how to replace an old charging port with a new charging port for most of these Android phones like Samsung, Infinix, Tecno, Huawei, Itel, so that you can know on how to go about the tools that you need or the equipment that you need, also the procedure which is involved, and what you are supposed to do when you're replacing the charging port. So what you need in order to be able to replace a charging port for a smartphone like this one, the most important one is that you need an OTR station. Then you also need a soldering gun like this one, a cleaning agent like benzene for cleaning the charging port. Then you also need paste for smooth soldering and insulation. You need a needle at times to remove excess solder. Then you also need a soldering wire. You need a soldering wick for removing excess solder. Then you also need a tweezer for lifting the charging port and holding it in place. Then you need a multimeter, digital multimeter for measuring the voltages, as well as testing for continuity. Then you also need a TIFF flasher for cleaning, clamper for clamping the charging port. Then you also need a screwdriver like this one. This one is very cardinal. Ensure that you disconnect, you remove the SIM tray from the phone, because if you don't do that, when opening it, you might end up breaking the screen or just affecting the entire phone. I'm going to remove the back cover from the phone. When you are removing a back cover, ensure that you place your finger on the fingerprint here so that you do not affect the fingerprint cable. Yeah, so I've successfully removed the back cover from the phone. Since the phone is already off, there's no need for me to even open this side, because what I'm just working on is the charging port area. The phone doesn't receive enough voltage here that can affect anything. So it's fine for me to even leave the battery connected there. Let me just unscrew this. So ensure that you remove all the screws from the phone, except those which are outside, because there's no need of even me removing those other screws there. And then next thing is disconnect this cable here so that we do not have any currents coming here. Then you want to disconnect this. You have to be careful. This is the network cable. If this cable is tampered with, your phone won't have the network. In case there is any screw, you have to check properly. This is the part I'm going to be working on, so I can even put the phone aside now. So you want to be very careful with this. This is a mouthpiece. So anything here, it might end up affecting the mouthpiece. So I'm sure you can see how defective this charging port is. So this can charge, and I suspect they had dropped some kind of liquid in this charging port. So you can see how badly affected the charging port is. So let me begin now with the process of disconnecting the charging port from this circuit board. So I've got this. This is what I'm going to be using as a clamper. So then I will need the tweezer in order for me to be able to lift up this charging port. So the charging port has been disconnected from the circuit board. So our next stage is now to clean these ports here. So this is where now this one comes in. So now I'm going to be cleaning this so that we can get rid of the excess solder. So what I'm trying to do here is to remove excess solder so that when placing the charging port, it should fit nicely without any problems. So this is the job of this soldering wick, is to remove excess solder. So when you are doing this, you have to ensure that the paste is not going into the mouthpiece, because if you do so, then you might just end up affecting the mouthpiece. This is the new charging port I'm going to be replacing with this old charging port. So I'm going to be replacing it with this. And then I'll use the tweezer to place it on top of the charging port. Yes, so you can see that this one is now sitting properly. Yes. Then next, apply a bit of paste here for smooth soldering. Start the process of soldering now. It from here. I love it when I'm using my free hands. So just make sure that you don't tamper with the mouthpiece here. So I'm going to be using benzene. Also have to be very careful with these network antennas. My next step now is to use a multimeter now. So I'll start with this just to be sure that this thing is not short to the ground. So this is the ground, and it's normal for me to get that sound. Well, this is the ground, and then this is the positive terminal. So here I'm good to go. Then this one, data positive, then data negative. Yeah, so let me check on the voltages. I should be able to get about 5 volts here. Yeah, we are now good to go. It means we're having enough voltage coming to a positive terminal here, which is this same line here. Even here I'm getting 5 volts. Okay, I'm now done working on this phone, and the only thing remaining now is just to reassemble the phone and also to place 2 stickers for TikTok Zambia, one inside and the other one outside. We normally do this here at TikTok Zambia because all the charging ports that we do here at TikTok Zambia carries a guarantee of 6 months, and this implies that should you have any problem to do with the charging port within 6 months, then you can bring it back for free fixing. And also, we deal with a lot of people on a daily basis, and we've had some incidences where some people have come to us lying that we worked on their phones and that you're having problems with them. So normally what we do is that we don't argue with such clients. What we normally do is that we just have to open the phone and then check for our stickers. If we find a sticker for TikTok Zambia and the date of fixing is within 6 months, then we just have to work on that phone again until the customer is satisfied. And whatever we do here at TikTok Zambia is all professional, so we believe in professionalism and also customer satisfaction. So for as long as our customers are satisfied, then it's good for us. We don't put money first, we put our clients first, and also we ensure that whenever we work on something, the client should be able to come back with a different problem and also to recommend other people. So it was a successful replacement, and the client's phone is now working. Thank you so much for watching, and ensure to subscribe to my channel TikTok Zambia. You can also like us on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, as well as TikTok. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video.